Hi, this is Eli Kranzberg, and welcome to this series on soul bass from UVI. Now, this is a really interesting bass instrument. It's dual layer, and it combines a 1960s Fender Jazz bass on the first layer with a synthetic layer over here, and we can mix and match various aspects of the two of them together to get either sounds that reinforce electric or sounds that reinforce synth sounds or just unique creations. Now, this is hosted in either UVI Workstation or Falcon, and you're seeing it in Falcon here. And I have the browser open intentionally because we start by choosing the playing style that we're going to use for the electric bass from here. So if I open the browser, you'll see that under Soul Bass, we have bridge, mute, neck, pick, or pick mute. So those are kind of the overarching starting points that we need. And I've got mute selected here. And then from there, we tweak all the various parameters. So in this first video, I want to just give you a kind of walk through the interface. I'm going to play a little part that I have done up to start with. So here we're combining the electric and synth bass, and this is the main page. We have several pages, and we can turn the power on and off for either one. So there's just that synth sound. Or we can solo them. And then we have basic level and pan. These are the same for both. Now here we have various different synth waveforms that we can use as a starting point. I've chosen this one from the analog category, but we can step through them there. And then for the electric bass, we have different playing modes, and these are also available via key switches, but we have hammer, glide, and legato. So for example, let me just solo this for you, and we're in legato mode. Just listen to the first few notes. And now if I do that same thing in glide mode, you'll see it'll transition chromatically through the pitch changes. So different playing styles. We'll go back to hammer for now. And then we have different playing modes, sustain or harmonic or ghost notes, also available via key switches. And we can even force the hand position here for certain notes to sound on certain frets. So this is the main page, and we see which playing style is loaded in here. And then we can jump to the edit page here where we can edit both of the parameters. We just click on here to get the different sets of parameters. They're the same for the electric and the synthetic settings. So we have amp envelope over here and different ways to influence the amp envelope with velocity. We have pitch controls and then a filter, which is really interesting. Let's play this, switch to this synthetic layer, and solo it. And the filter is continuous. Standard controls, and we have a nice envelope. This will affect how the resonance sounds, key tracking, velocity, and so on. So this is all about what I call anastomosis, stitching together two different sounds. And then we have an effects page over here. We click on this to see the effects for the electric layer. We'll go through them all in detail. And then here, for the synthetic layer, we got a separate set of effects. And we have sends, where we can send to 2 separate delays and 2 separate reverbs. And then here, when I click master, we'll see the send effect returns. There are the 2 delays, and then there are the 2 reverbs. And then we have master effects, a master EQ and a master compressor. And finally, we have a sequencer page with a variety of different grooves that we can use as starting points, mix and match. We can play them, transpose them, and we'll, of course, look at it all in detail. We can drag and drop them and so on. And then when this window is closed, we get access to some preferences over here. And again, we'll go through them all throughout the course of the videos. And finally, we have some presets that call up settings for both of the bass sounds on all the different pages. And we'll try a different one. We'll get a different sound right now. It won't change the playing style, but it'll call up different settings for the various parameters. And that's a quick flyover of the instrument. We'll continue with more in the next video.